Hey YouTube fam, it's your girl Leah back again with another video. In today's video, as you can see from the title, I'm super excited to be doing, I think it might be my first ever Sephora VIB sale haul. Now, this isn't my first time participating in the Sephora VIB sale. I participate every time they have it, the spring and the fall version of it. However, I think this is the first haul video I filmed on my channel. Now, I am Sephora VIB Rouge, which I'm not super proud of because that means I've spent a lot of money with them over the years. But what I do love about it is that I do get that 20% off every time the sale rolls around. So 20% off your purchase, and you get to shop a little bit sooner than the VIB and the regular insider people, and you get an additional amount off. I think they get 15 or 10% off for their purchase. Got a whole 20. So I'm proud of myself also because I only typically shop at Sephora when it's the sale. Meaning that I have to spend a lot of money if I continue to have that Rouge, distinction. But I went ham. I bought a lot. I bought about $550 worth of things. Now, let's take into account, scratch that, over 500 because I'm counting in my discount, and plus I had a gift card. I had a $75 off gift card. So I spent, with the sale, because it said I saved $130 plus the gift card, about $750 at Sephora in this bag. But I think I got a lot. So I'm going to be telling you what I got, whether it's the first time me buying said product, is it something that I needed to re-up on. I'm just going to give you the overall tea because this is a good time to give you guys recommendations simply because you're getting a discount. You're getting money off. So these are things I'm either loving or trying for the first time. I'm going to let you know. So I'm going to put the bag beside me because it's a pretty heavy bag. And I'm just going to grab and go. The first thing I'm going to grab that I purchased during the sale was the Too Faced, Too Faced Born This Way foundation. Now, I've owned this foundation in the past. I think I liked it, but I just didn't repurchase it over again. I just have so many foundations, as you saw if you follow me on Instagram. I did a little rankings video of all the foundations. I got a lot, so sometimes some don't get in the rotation. Now that, we're stepping outside a little bit more, and I have a little bit more in the last 2 years that I didn't have in the previous 2 years of outings, seeing people, seeing my face and needing to put on makeup, or not needing, wanting to put on makeup, I decided to get the Born This Way foundation. So for this, it is a repurchase, but the last time I purchased this had to be like 2 years ago. So excited to get Too Faced Born This Way back into the rotation. Next, while we're on foundations, this is the perfect time to pick up foundations, by the way. 20% off of an Estee Lauder foundation. Come on now. So I got this Double Wear. This is a repurchase foundation. I've probably bought this 2 times at least prior, so this is probably my 3rd time buying this foundation. I think I have a foundation review on this. I probably have a foundation review on Born This Way too. It's just from so long ago, but time to pick up those foundations. The next thing, this is pretty cheap. It's from the Inkey List. I think their serums are typically $8. This is their hyaluronic acid serum. I typically buy the Ordinary's hyaluronic acid, but I decided just give another acid a try. Not that I don't like the Ordinary, it's just that I have the Inkey's retinol right now, and that's what I've been using. I have their caffeine eye cream, and I've been using that. So just testing around. Skincare can be pretty expensive too. Now, again, not this, but some of their other brands can be pretty expensive, so this is a great time to, of course, pick up on that skincare as well. Another foundation. So I got the Makeup Forever. This is the HD Skin Foundation, which I have a version of it on today. I don't know if it's the same exact one. Oh, it is the same exact one. The bottle's just bigger. My bottle is not this size. Let me go. Hold, please. So this is the foundation I have on today, actually, but maybe it is the same size. It just looks so little in the box and everything. So I repurchased this foundation. Again, I have it on today, so clearly I love it. I'm in the shade 3Y56. When I posted my foundation picture on my Instagram, people were saying that they did not like the new formula of Makeup Forever. I actually like this more than the OG formula, hence me repurchasing. I wouldn't repurchase it if I didn't love it. Again, it looks beautiful on camera. I love filming in this, taking pictures in this. I mean, the HD factor of it that high definition quality, I think, comes really through, and it looks good in person too. It's not just about filming and photography. You want to look good when people see you, because I'm going to see people in a few moments. I want them to think I look good in real life just as good as I look in photos. So that's why, you know, the HD Skin, I again am in the shade. It used to be called Y445 in the old formula. So if you had the old formula, they luckily put on the box at the top what the title was in the old formula in parentheses at the bottom. So the top is the new name, the bottom in parentheses is the old name, so that you can remember if you are repurchasing. But love this foundation. So the next, we're going into skincare a little bit. I have the Soy Face Cleanser from Fresh and the Rose Deep Hydration Face Cream. I love this. This is their kind of small size. It's a kind of a holiday deal. It has the holiday thing on it. It's $22 US, $29 Canadian for this combo. If you want to try out Fresh, this is a perfect way to try out Fresh, because it's $22 and I got 20% off of it. If this is something that I've used before, I've repurchased Fresh, the soy cleanser, maybe 4 times, so this is included in the 4th time. And I have the moisturizer, at least this is the 2nd time I've bought it. I have been going for the Tatcha Dewy Skin Moisturizer when I ran out of that, and I really like the Tatcha, which I'll talk about in this video. I have that too in this bag. But if you want a test into the Fresh products, I love the smell of it. It smells like cucumbers, which gives a very facial spa feeling. The next thing is a travel size of the Urban Decay All Nighter Setting Spray. I have so many of the normal size of this that I thought, I need this for travel. I need this for my traveling. I've been using Max Fix Plus, the little version of the spray, and I like it. It works, but it's time to repurchase something else. As many trips as I feel like I'm gonna go on next year, I need a little travel size. And then Huda Beauty, I adore this liquid lip. This is called Sugar Boo. I have it on today, but then I have it topped with the NYX butter gloss, that $1.99 butter, like clear gloss that you can get at any beauty supply. Any clear gloss really will do the trick. I line my lips with MAC Chestnut. I put this on, not this exact one. This is a repurchase, so this falls into my repurchase category. Look at it. And I just put a little clear gloss on it. Does the trick. So in the Ordinary family, I got another serum, their lactic acid serum. In the Ordinary, I have a lot of their serums, their hyaluronic acid serum, which I talked about. I have not tried this one before, so I just wanted a new serum to play around with. See, I like one of their serums, which I think I have in this bag too. One of their serums I love for dark spots, and it has really helped me. The next foundation shouldn't be a surprise to you. I've talked about this. This is one of my favorites. It's the Dior Backstage Face and Body Foundation. You guys know I used to love MAC Face and Body, and not that I don't love MAC Face and Body anymore. I think I just kind of replaced it a little bit with the Dior Backstage. I got it in a little bit of a lighter tone. The one I use right now is probably more my summer tone, which is why I tend to utilize that foundation a lot more during the summertime months and not as much during the winter because it's too dark. Now I got it in a 4C. Again, I swatched in stores to see. I'm typically a 4.5N, I think is what I have been using, but it's been a little dark in the wintertime, so I haven't picked it up, but I'm ready to get back to utilizing this foundation. Do I got another foundation? Oh, I got another foundation, but I haven't tried this foundation in probably 6 years. It is the NARS Pure Radiant Tinted Moisturizer foundation, and I have it in Santiago. I bought this because they have changed maybe not the formulation, but the names of their foundations. I didn't realize in this line, I used to be something else. I think I have, again, a video on this. This is a repurchase, but from years and years and years ago. I was a whole different shade. They don't have that shade anymore. I swatched. This looked to be a good match for me, so I love to have a good combination. You'll see a lot of my foundations that I have and I talk about are either that tinted moisturizer CC BB cream type or their medium coverage. I truly don't wear a lot of full coverage foundations, and that's just by design. I don't think they suit me well. They kind of look a little bit too much. The next one, another Ordinary serum. This is their Alpha Arbutin. Serum, love this. I've bought this. This is a repurchase for me. Next, I got a Dior face palette or a Dior eyeshadow palette. I don't think I've had any Dior shadows. So, and this is the only eyeshadow palette I think I've bought this season, which typically I buy a lot of eyeshadow palettes during this time because it's the time to, again, get them for much cheaper than they would be during the normal season. However, I think I have every eyeshadow palette that in the world that I could even possibly need. But I do think this is a great neutral palette. You guys can tell from my eyes that I like a very regular look. Rarely do I go too crazy with colors, and this looked right up my alley with the shimmers, with the mattes that it had. Love this. Another product that I've never tried before, but it's from YSL, which again, YSL, pretty expensive brand, but again, the sale is coming. This is their Bare Look Tint. It is another kind of type BB cream skincare. Why is it not focusing? Is the white on this like throwing it off? It is their Bare Look Tint. I have it in the color, what color is this? NU15. I've never tried this, but we're gonna see how I feel about this tint. Next, another foundation. I'm got a lot of foundations this season. Again, I want to try something new. It was about time. A lot of my foundations have expired, so I'm gonna be decluttering and throwing away some of those foundations from like 3 years ago, pre-pandemic. But I had the Ilia, and this is the Ilia True Skin Serum Foundation. Again, more on that light coverage side. You're not going to get any full coverage foundations from me. Next thing is from NARS. It's a NARS blush. I believe I got it in the shade Savage. I have a couple of their blushes, and I really tend to love their blushes a lot. So it spoke to me. The color spoke to me. I could see that going really well with my skin, and so that's why I got that. Next, Fenty. This is the Fenty Shimmer Stick. I have never had this before. I have the contour, but I do not have her shimmer stick. It looked very nice. Very subtle. I like that about that. It is in their shade Champagne Heist. Next, two concealers, because I didn't re-up on concealers. I don't think I needed it that bad. Like I was running low on any of my concealers, but a good time to try two new ones. One's the Sephora brand. Sephora is also 30% off. So you already take 30% off, and I think you get that additional 20. I think that's how it's calculated. So it's super, super duper on sale. So I decided why not give a Sephora brand product a try. I don't typically buy a lot of Sephora brand products. No shade to Sephora. I know you have your own that you're trying to push, just like Ulta has their own store brand they're trying to push. I just don't tend to reach for them. I don't hear enough about them to reach for them. So excited to try at least their concealer to see how that turns out. The next, I have this Dior Backstage Flash Perfected concealer. I tested this out in stores. I like the look of it. Really excited to see how it does me. Next part of the repurchase gang, the Fenty Ease Drops. Of course, had to do this again. Was not going to go by without purchasing the Fenty Ease Drops. So the next, I think, few items are just skincare. I got the Tatcha Dewy Skin Cream. This is what I love. I love the Tatcha Dewy Skin Cream. I think this is geared towards those with dry to normal skin. Love Tatcha products. Can be pretty expensive. That's why this is the time to get them. I also got this Murad skin set. I don't really try a lot of Murad products, but when I used to go to Massage Envy, I used to utilize this before they switched to their current brand, and I thought it would be perfect for the sizing of it to utilize this for travel, like use this as travel skincare. I think sometimes I forget about skincare when I travel. I care about my mini sizes of my foundations and my makeups. I do not think I care about skincare that much. So I got that, and then I also got the Laneige little travel size thing. So in that comes their lip sleeping mask, and then their face sleeping mask, and then their serum that is hyaluronic acid or blue hyaluronic serum. And so yes, just another thing of skincare. And then last but not least, Paula's Choice, that liquid exfoliant. I've heard great things about this. I've seen a lot of people talk about this, and I have her toner right now. I don't think I have a cleanser. I think I just have the toner and now this. So excited to see how Paula's Choice does me. It's Paula's choice. It's her choice. I guess it has to be good. But that is everything I got from Sephora. I wanted to also put recommendations in here, but most of the things I bought are repurchases and things I recommend at the same time. The only other thing I could think of is this Hourglass Ambient Lighting palette. I didn't repurchase that during the sale. I just have it. Get this palette. It is so natural looking as a highlighter. So natural. If you're looking for a very like not flashy, very demure everyday highlight, the ambient lighting. Overall, that is what I got from Sephora. That is my recommendations. What are you guys loving? What are you guys purchasing? Are you participating in the sale? Are you just gonna let that 15% go to waste and not get anything off and then choose to pay full price throughout the year? Let me know down below. Make sure that you give this video a big thumbs up if you enjoyed it. Give it a big thumbs up even if you didn't. We want all the love and support over here, as well as we want you to subscribe to the channel, having that notification bell on so you don't miss a thing I do. Follow me on Instagram at LeaLavon89, TikTok at LeaLavon, and I'll see you in my next video. Thank you so much for watching. Bye.